Hi, it's Michael. Welcome to the channel where we figure out stuff together because we're all in this together. Back in the 70s and 80s, when sitcoms were the big thing, there was this phenomenon that would happen every couple of years when a sitcom was kind of, floundering a bit. They would have a very special episode about a serious topic. All of a sudden you'd see your favorite characters dealing with something serious. It was kind of jarring. One of the most famous ones is Diff'rent Strokes with Gary Coleman. You should check it out, or maybe don't check it out actually. But this is my very special episode because usually I'd like to talk about fun stuff, but today is life, and today I had some skin cancer removed from my leg for the third time in the past 6 weeks. And it's a personal thing for us. My father in 1974, he was 41 years old. He went to the doctor, his doctor, and he had some suspicious moles. And he said to the doctor, "What's up with this?" And the doctor looked at it and said, "No, it's fine. No problem. Don't worry about it. Go home." And 10 months later, my father was dead of melanoma. So, and a brutal 10 months on top of that. So it's something that's in our DNA, both the worry of this particular disease and also that these things can happen to you on a snap of a finger. So, every year my brothers and I would always get our bodies checked, and most of the time it was fine. In this particular case, there were a couple of things that looked suspicious, and he took tests, and it came back as basal cell skin cancer. So I took care of it. The interesting part about the story, though, is I got these two skin cancers out. It's not the most pleasant experience. It doesn't hurt at all, but they have to scrape it out and then burn it. And they do that 3 times, and you could smell the skin burning. So, rather do a lot of other things today than have that done. But what happened with this is I had the 2 done, and every night my wife had to put bandages on for a month. She's still doing it. But she looked at another spot, and she said, "What about that 3rd spot? Why didn't he do anything with that 3rd spot?" I said, I don't know. He checked everything, and these were the 2. But when I went for my follow-up, I asked him, I said, "Could you just check that 3rd spot?" And he said, "Sure." And he did a test. And he called me up and he goes, "Oh, yeah, it's basal cell." So if my wife didn't bring it up, if we weren't an advocate for ourselves, then, what would have happened? It was kind of scary that kind of would have fallen through the cracks. And the idea is that we shouldn't fall through cracks. We need to, doctors are great, but they're busy and they're bopping from room to room. We need to be our own advocates. And that's what this video is about, is taking care of yourself, bringing up, if something's bothering you, or you see something you don't like or feel something you don't like, bring it up, be that squeaky wheel. But, we all have 2 parents. That's how this world works. And they all died of something. So we need to be diligent on what that is. If your parent had heart attack, then you need to go to the cardiologist. If you're like me with a dermatologist, skin cancer, you need to go to the dermatologist. You need to be on this. You go to a podiatrist if you had foot problems. I don't know what that would do to make somebody die, but whatever it is, you need to follow up. Your parents are giving you clues, this gift of information, and we need to take care of each other and each of ourselves to be here for each other. Your parents gave you this gift. You need to be here for your children to help them, and you're needed. So please go out and talk about things and get things done. Don't hide. My wife said to me, "Do you really want to make a video about skin cancer on your leg?" And I said, if this video can just bring in 1 more subscriber, it would open. No, that's not what I meant. I meant to say, if this video can help 1 person, then it will all be worth it. Not to say the subscribing is not important. You subscribe to me, I help you, we all help each other. That's how we get through this, keeping a sense of humor. And but most importantly, seriously, is take care of yourself. You're needed. Please be your advocate and be healthy.